All right, back now to another top story that we've been following all week. The punishment phase of the trial of Tanner Horner is wrapping up its third week in Tarrant County.
And the defense will begin its third day trying to spare the former FedEx driver from the death penalty. This is after he pled guilty to kidnapping and killing Strand back in 2022. So Trevor Sohaki is live for us this morning. Trevor, tell us the latest and bring us up to speed on the trial so far.
Yeah, Carmen, so the defense brought in multiple family members of Tanner Horner who knew him mostly as a child, which was more than 30 years ago. Now, the defense is trying to paint Horner as someone who has been impacted by a troubled upbringing, mental health struggles, as well as behavioral issues. Now, the family members who testified, they did not want to be identified, so their faces were blurred. We heard from Horner's aunt and cousin, who described his father's drug use, what they called bad parenting, and behavioral problems. A licensed school counselor then testified about evaluating Horner when he was young. However, the most impactful testimony on Thursday came from Dr. Aaron Specht, an expert in lead poisoning. He said Horner's lead levels were 24 times higher than his comparison group, which he called extremely concerning.
We can actually determine how much total lead he had in his body. And so that comparison, he came back with about 33,000 micrograms of lead. Quite high. So my opinion is that Mr. Horner experienced a significant amount of lead exposure that would have impacted his health, and particularly his neurological health.
Well, based on my memory, he did have difficulty getting along with others.
Now, prosecutors pushed back hard against these diagnoses, saying that Horner's files show he only has a mild form of autism as well as Asperger's. They also questioned the validity of those family members who testified, saying that they knew Horner back 30 years ago, and the person and the child he was back then may not accurately reflect who he is today. Live in Fort Worth, Trevor Sohaki, CBS News, Texas.
Trevor, we're all going to be watching. And by the way, you can stream every minute of the trial as it happens on our website and also streaming it on the CBS News app and also our YouTube page.